Great. Welcome in to today's super great call. We have Uros here with us, and he has been scaling his agent for the past few months. Super impressive stuff, an amazing cold email killer. And he has had some great success in the past few months, and I have been super lucky to get him here, steal a piece of his time to get him here, and he's going to go over a little bit his journey and what he's been doing to get this success. And hopefully, you will learn something about it and yeah, just make more money with your agency. But yeah, Uros, thank you for being here. How are you doing, man?
Yeah, lucky to be here, Levi. Thank you for having me. Doing absolutely great, keeping things busy, which is how I always like to do. And just happy to be here.
Love to hear it, man. Love to hear. So just to kick everything off, the basic question that that I always ask, but do you mind going over a quick, like a background overview? What kind of an agency you run? How did you end up running that? Well, a little bit of just a explanation of how did you end up here running a B2B growth marketing or lead generation agency?
Okay, yes. So I run a B2B lead gen agency. Like I started it in March, I believe. I got into it by watching your videos from the start. But before I was doing SMMA, didn't have any success with it for like, I believe, 6 months after quitting my previous job. And then I just got into the B2B lead gen agency, got some first clients, done some free stuff work, and then it it uh, it got things rolling for me.
That's super far. Love to hear that. And you have been inside Agent Velocity for the past 5 months. We just calculated. You joined at the end of June, and it's just turned November right now. Um, how has your journey with like taking your agency from the starting steps, like figuring out how to start it, and now getting into a six-figure revenue, working with clients, having hard client projects, getting client results? How has this journey been for you?
It's been really fulfilling. Also, like from me being nervous with my first clients to now being really confident in the service delivery. Also, getting clients great results has really helped with the mindset, which is crucial for growing your revenue, growing your business, and it's really been an amazing experience. To be honest.
That's super fire. One thing that I always like, I'm really interested about. It's like a lot of people, no matter what kind of agents they run, but a lot of people, they're always, first of all, really nervous about the client fulfillment, service delivery when they're starting out. And yeah, like some people just struggle a lot with clients. So, what has been your approach to making sure that you get like really killer client results, you get good performance fees, working with them good case studies? Because obviously you're really good at what you do. So what? How has been this learning curve been for you, and what's been your approach?
So just diving straight into getting clients and then doing stuff for them. Of course, for the first two clients, I didn't get amazing results, but once you start closing more clients, you start getting more work, you start learning more, and that's where the magic happens, and you then start delivering value for your clients, if that makes sense.
100%. What has been the hardest things that you have had to learn to make sure that you get good results for your clients? Like what has been, of course, there's never any magic pill, but what has been like the one thing that's like you finally figured it out and then everything was way easier?
Um, so just probably the biggest thing for me was mindset. Not being surrounded by entrepreneurs, not even knowing that it was actually possible to reach 10K per month, not believing into it. So a mindset shift is definitely really important to achieving your goals, business and personal wise, if that makes
100%.
sense. Yeah, yeah.
100%. Going back a little bit, or actually just a follow-up question on that, because I think that's really important. I agree. Mindset is like massive key. when you say mindset, what do you specifically mean with mindset? Like, what kind of mindset shifts or what kind of things did you have to learn to unlock like the next level of yourself as an entrepreneur?
So for me, like being having limited beliefs about money, also having limiting beliefs about my capabilities from the start, having an imposter syndrome, and then being surrounded by guys that are actually crushing it, winning in the Slack channel, then you know it's possible. And if they can do it, of course, you can do it as well. So that has been a good mind shift. But also, yeah, just being confident in the service delivery. Just uh, yeah,
That's perfect. That's
just
perfect.
yeah.
So going back a little bit, so you mentioned that you started your Legion agency in March. So you were running it for around 3 months before joining Agent Velocity. What was the thing that the reason why you joined? Were you having some kind of an issue, or what was the thing that like made you join the mastermind in the first place after those 3 months?
Okay, so yeah, I got into the space, like I said, watching your videos, going through all of your customer testimonials, and seeing guys achieving, getting great results. Um, Sorry, I forgot the question. What was it?
What got you to join in the first place?
Yeah, just I know that I need to surround myself with like-minded people, like always wanting to improve myself, and I think that investing into either a program or something is a really great investment for you on the long term because yeah, like if you surround yourself with people, if you have the right blueprint, if that makes sense in order to scale your business, then you will reach your goals faster with that.
Yeah, 100%. I think like the big one of the massive things is just like the right people, like you said. It's there's this really cool concept, law of averages, and if you're around killers, you will just naturally gravitate towards the average of the group that you're in. But it also, of course, works the other way around. A lot of people see negative effects. It's like they hang out with a group where the average is really low. So even if they are here, they will naturally just start like their standards starts lowering up. But of course, ideally, it starts going up. You meet these people. You came to run the marathon in Oslo. How was that?
That was a really amazing experience. I knew I needed to complete it, and it was a really great experience overall. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
a hard thing to do, but really fulfilling.
yeah, and really worth it.
Yeah,
We're thinking about doing it again next year. Let's see.
definitely need to do it again.
Yes, 100%. So boom, you run your lead generation agency for a few months. You join Agent Velocity. You surround yourself with a lot of people. What started happening after that? What kind of results did you experience your agency? Were you able to get some new skills, new confidence, break some limiting beliefs, sign new clients? What happened after you joined?
So yeah, after joining, I just I wrote a message into the community. Everyone was really welcoming to me. Um, I immediately dived straight into the materials. So for the first month, 2 months, I was focusing on materials, learning stuff, which is there's a lot of stuff to learn. Actually, gotten some tips on which softwares to use, what kind of stuff to do in order to get better results for the clients and in order to book more meetings for myself as well. But yeah, it's really an awesome experience, to be honest. Yeah.
It's great, fantastic.
Yeah.
One thing that I think probably a lot of people, if they're in a similar situation than you were before joining and when starting your agencies, like as you scale, a lot of people have this like bit of a wrong idea on how scaling happens. They just think that they just kind of like blast through like million emails and that's it. But obviously, really rarely that's the case. Usually, you have to work on the offer and the sales process and the funnel and get good client results. etc. In your experience, what would you say was like the most important part to understand to start start to be able to scale scale and start hitting those numbers?
So I think that the most important part for me was getting an actual case study from my clients. Once I got that, like sales meetings started to be a little bit easier. Also, creating a funnel that's really specific to the niche helped in me closing more clients. And yeah, overall, just combining the outreach, keeping consistent with the outreach, doing a good funnel, and yeah, having case studies really helps to close clients.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's like and one of the hardest objections to handle is like the trust objection, you know. And if you don't have the case studies, it's like you have to jump through hoops and do all kinds of backflips on the call. Then when you have case studies, just like here it is, it works. It's immediately
Yeah.
boom set. That's super fire. So a lot of people, of course, are going to be also interested um, in the state of cold email right now. And since you're running a lead generation agency and also using cold email for yourself, it's like you probably have like really good insights on this. So without going into like all the intricacies of deliverability and all of the small details, like overall, on a high level, how do you go about creating good cold email campaigns? Like, how do you actually like rip for these offers and get like really good campaigns that print?
So yeah, making sure the deliverability is great, which is really crucial in in these times. Um, Setting up the proper infrastructure, then doing research about your clients. If you are usually servicing same type of clients, that's easier for you, so you can scale a little bit quickly. But yeah, doing a lot of research on the copy, and then also utilizing Clay to build some personalization into it, and yeah, make the emails seem relevant, seem human, and yeah, as attention grabbing as you can.
100%. You mentioned Clay. A lot of people are getting into Clay lately. Were you using Clay before you came into AV? Like, did you immediately start with Clay stuff, or how did you get into becoming like really good at Clay?
Yeah, I immediately got into the Clay. Like when starting in March, um, I was really fortunate to discover Eric Nowoslawski, so he got me into using the Clay, and yeah, then I started using it. At first, I was shit at it. Of course, once you start with something, you're shit at it. But then once I got some reps in, I got better and better.
100%, 100%. Do you use it nowadays with all campaigns that you run?
Yeah, I use the AI personalization all the time. I'm getting better results with it. And yeah, I definitely use Clay all the time.
100%. Yeah, seems to be a super integral business. If anyone wants to learn Clay, go check out Eric Nowalski. He has fucking crazy shit. He's great about it.
Yeah.
Really far. Um, for the past few months, you have been like really hardcore, like just like dialed in, like just focusing, like getting good client results, working with the clients, making sure everything like stays up well, etc. What does running your agency look like in these days? A lot of people always like they wonder what does it look like to run the agency like once they scale up and once they start getting these clients. What's your day-to-day life looking like right now?
So right now it's just me at the agency. I have around 8, 9 clients. So the things are quite hectic right now. In terms of the service delivery, I still need to streamline the processes in order to grow. But yeah, it's fun. That's what I always dreamed about, just to have a lot of work. And yeah, honestly, I cannot complain.
That's fire. That's fucking sick. Um, for anyone watching this video right now, they might be thinking about, hey, I've been looking at AV. I've been thinking about it. Could this be for me? If there's a person like that watching this video, who do you think Agent Velocity is a good fit for? And would you recommend joining it?
Yeah, so agency velocity is great for people that are really hardworking. that don't think that agency velocity is a magic pill that
Yeah.
will just get you results once you join it, but you actually need to put in the work. Yeah, join as much calls as you can. Um, be yeah, just provide value as well into the community, or try to provide it somehow. And yeah, this is for you if you know that this will be a lot of work, because to grow your business it takes a lot of work. It's not an easy thing to do as some gurus tell it to be. But yeah, you just need to be willing to put in the work and yeah, have a growth mindset. And yeah, I think that that's everything.
That's super well said. Yeah. Unfortunately, at least yet, we haven't developed any magical pill that you can just take and immediately you're gonna make money. Maybe someday, but at least yet, you still got to do the work. You still got to put in the work, and you can't be fucking around. So that's super well said. As the last question, if there's someone right now watching and they think, oh shit, like really want to go scale my agency, really want to acquire new clients, really want to do all these things. 2025 is coming up, an exciting year. What would you tell this person, or maybe even a better frame to look at it is, what would you tell yourself in March before you embark on this journey? On like, what would be like the number one tip that you could give your old self on how to make this work?
So just start blasting out emails as much as you can for your client, for yourself. Get your first clients, just get straight into it. And yeah, of course, join like-minded people in a community, because you will be able to grow faster and yeah, go achieve your goals faster and yeah, do amazing stuff.
That's fine. That's well said, man. I really want to thank you for being here. Really want to thank you for your time. Of course, for anyone watching, if you're looking to scale your agency, go check out the Velocity. Um, the link's in somewhere, and you'll figure it out. But thank you, Uros, for being here. It means the world to me that
My
you came,
pleasure.
and hope everyone enjoyed watching this.